you do. My life was great.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you are new. My name is Magda and today's video I am bringing you another birthday party decorate with me. This was for my son's second birthday. Now this was back in the end of December, that's when he turned 2, and since birthday parties has to be very small now, this was during a lockdown. I wanted to still make it very cute for the pictures, as I just love these are the memories that you will look back. So this turned out pretty nice. As you can see, I was setting up that balloon garland that I got from Amazon. It was very inexpensive and you can make it as big or as small as you want to. It's very custom. I will have it linked down in the description box, and I always love to have a numbered balloon, and this is a very simple touch that you can add into any birthday decor. It will look beautiful in pictures, and as you can see, all you will need is just some extra background balloons and then a number, and it will just look very nice. Now off to the cake. I feel like this video is kind of mostly about the cake. So here is preparing for the cake. Now I don't have a cake pan. That is actually something that I need to invest because I do have 2 kids and a third one on the way, and I do make cakes for them for their birthday parties. So here's what you will need: some sugar, eggs, and then flour, of course, very basic ingredients, and some cornstarch. So I'm starting off by cracking the eggs. Now this recipe is really simple, guys, very easy to make, so hopefully you guys can recreate one as well. I will leave a description of the full recipe down in the description box, so you guys can follow it that way. Take a screenshot, and then hopefully this video kind of guides you through how I bake the cake. And this cake definitely doesn't have to be a children's cake, as it definitely has some nice flavors to it, and it's very delicate due to that mascarpone fillings that I'm going to be making. So definitely recommend it for any of your parties.
I just wanna love you.
And this is just a vanilla sugar that I am adding for that extra flavor and then that extra nice smell. Now you don't have to use this one. This one is actually from the dollar store, but you can buy these anywhere. Or what you can do is actually just add some vanilla drops or the vanilla flavor, which will exactly do the same trick.
Sol cambia el tiempo en el reloj. Hoy mis deudas reciben perdón. Pago por el show. Me siento feliz porque si no soy yo, pues quién. Todos caen a mi lado. El freno lo arranqué. Me siento feliz porque yo no dudo mi power. De mí, se acabó.
So I am just putting that cake mixture into my pan. As you can see, the one that I am using is just stainless steel and doesn't have any plastic handles, so definitely watch out for that. But it works really good because of course you can heat it up and it doesn't really matter. But here's how it looks like. It gave me the perfect shape that I wanted, and here's how actually it looked like when it was baked. And I made 2 portions of this because I wanted the height. I didn't want the cake to be too tall, but at the same time with only one cake it will be definitely way too low. Now here's what I'm making. This is just water and some lemon, and this is just to give moisture to your cake so it doesn't feel too dry. Now because we are Polish, we always use a very high concentrate alcohol to add into this mixture. As you can see, this is probably about 2 tablespoons, and the alcohol actually evaporates while it bakes. Now there will be a little bit of flavor left to it, which is what we Europeans really like. So if you want to do that, you can definitely do it, but it's not necessary. You can stick just with water and lemon, and that does the trick. And now I'm just pouring it over a little bit the cake so it's nice and moist.
De festejar, celebramos el bienestar. Tantas estrellas brillan, quiero un carro que corra más. Nada me rompe, no, no, nada me rompe. Trata de festejar.
And now moving on to the filling. It's really simple. I'm using the whipping cream, the 33%, and the main ingredient, which is the mascarpone cheese and the Nutella. So I am starting off by making the vanilla one first, and I am using that vanilla sugar again. Now you don't have to do that, as I said. You can just substitute this for just regular sugar and then add some vanilla drops to it, and then it will do the trick. And then a little bit of whipping cream. Now I'm not sure what happened. I think I lost some footage because I couldn't find anything on me mixing that or making that vanilla, but all you need to do is just mix it and it's ready. And then for the second one, which is just the mascarpone and only the Nutella already has sugar in it, so I didn't add any more. But you know, you can always try this as you go and then add some more if you want it to be a little bit more sweeter. And again, with that missing footage, I didn't have the footage when I was putting that vanilla filling, but as you can see, it's already there, so I just put it on that two halves that I had in the middle. And now my daughter is just going to spread it all over the cake, which is always a really fun activity to have your kids involved into making the cake. I think that it makes them very excited. Now, one of the biggest tips for making your cake, always make the cake a day before, because when you put it in a fridge or somewhere where it's cold, the flavors just really build up. So make sure you always do that, and then your guests will be just blown away with the tons of flavors that your cake will have. Now for the topping of the cake, I made this buttercream frosting. It actually did not turn out smooth. I'm not too sure why. I definitely probably made a mistake in there. So that is something you can just look up a recipe, so then you can make it yourself, or you can buy a boxed one if you want to as well. I've never tried that before. I always just kind of make it myself, but since we are going to be covering the cake with the Oreo cookies, then I didn't really care. It had a nice flavor. All I did was just added a little bit of cocoa powder to give it this color, and that worked. And now, as you can see, I am just preparing those Oreo cookies. I'm just going to be chopping them or blending them, so they give me that kind of a nice dirt look to the cake. Now this part was definitely very messy because the cookies just went all over the place, but I really loved the finish that it gave. It really looked like real dirt, and it just worked perfect for a little dinosaur cake. But that will be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below if you are trying this cake or if you make the cake. I will definitely love to know your feedback. And other than that, I will talk to you in my next video.